Welcome to the Horse and Carriage Parade that's coming very soon down Strawberry Lane. I'm Carol Long, and my cohort here is
Brad Lincecum.
Brad Lincecum. Brad and I are going to do our best to try to tell you some of the horses and carriages and where they're from. If you watched the parade last year, the horses went pretty fast, so we'll do our best. They are going to try to slow them down a bit, but one horse sees another one and they just trot right along and get through as fast as they can, right, Brad? I'm going to let you know a little bit about Strawberry Festival that's happening. Today is sort of a preview of the festival. Last year was the first year for the Horse and Carriage Parade and all of the festivities on Saturday prior to the festival. We've done it again this year. We've had a little rain, but we had lots of entertainment on Main Street today. We had CEO clubs. We had open case performances. We have a trick rider that was here, and he will be in the parade. His name is Shadow. He will be here. We had a lot of the farmer market people out today with their goods and their foods. We had Shantytown Circus downtown, and we had really nice horse and carriage rides, and that horse and carriage will be in tonight's parade, and we'll talk a little bit more about them. So this is a preview of what's happening for the next whole week. Tomorrow, if you like horses, you'll want to go out and see the horse pull. That's at the Bennett Farm at 1 o'clock. And tonight we'll finish off this day with the Queen's Ball at the Moose Club. Then next week our festival opening is on Wednesday at 12 noon at the courthouse, followed that evening by the coronation, and that is our crowning of the King and Queen elect. And they will be crowned next Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock at West Virginia Wesleyan College at Wesley Chapel. Prior to that, at 6:30, the Brass Quintet will do a really nice concert. So if you want to go to both of those, it's free to the public. Everybody can attend. And following the coronation, you can meet the new royalty at the French Sea Dining Center for a reception. All of that is free to the public. Opening ceremonies is as well. So that's going on Wednesday next week. We have our Junior Royalty Parade on Thursday night. Do you have anybody in that parade, Brad?
In what parade? I'm sorry.
The Thursday night Junior Royalty.
Well, we have the royalty. Do I have anybody?
Do you have anybody?
No,
Are you going to?
No. I was just a little past the age that, where I was allowed to. Actually, we had a great time with the pageant. I emceed that, and it was a great time. Lots of great kids. Again, I did not envy the judges. They just,
I didn't either.
Oh man, I mean, there was just a bunch, especially the smaller they got in those tuxes and little dresses and stuff. I just wanted to bundle a bunch of them up and take them home with me. But
they're all winners.
They are.
They're all winners.
And yeah, we got our Junior Royalty. They'll be in the parade, of course, and a lot of twirling groups will be in the parade this Thursday. So come on out and have a great time with us. We're going to be having fun.
The Thursday night parade is down Strawberry Lane at 6:30. And then on Friday night, Friday is the day we honor our firemen and our emergency folks. They'll be having a parade at 6:30. Then on Saturday, next Saturday, which is the 18th, we have a Strawberry Run that'll be coming down Strawberry Lane about noon. We'll also be having an antique car parade at 12:30. Grand Feature Parade is scheduled for 1. And Dennis, what did you need?
Myself and maybe Rick Edwards are going to co-host the antique car parade.
Well, that ought to be a hoot. At least you all know more about cars. That's like horses. Brad and I will do our very best. We tried to get someone that knows all about horses, and they're so busy. They are so busy working with behind the scenes. It takes a lot of work. Volunteers from all over are coming in to do things. And we have horses and carriages and riders from all over the state, outside the state. I think Ohio, Pennsylvania, maybe Maryland, maybe some from Virginia. So I think this is a parade that's going to grow. We have a lot of people along Strawberry Lane that are getting ready to watch this parade. So we're excited about that. And we have a lot of entertainment all week. The Carnival will be in Buchanan. And for those who are asking questions, and we get questions every day about about the carnival, it will be downtown. It'll be around Jawbone Park, but not in it. We'll have it on Spring Street. If you go down, if you know where the post office is, you'll find the rides down in that area, as well as concessions. Our vendor alley will start on Wednesday, and it will be the opposite end of Spring Street as you're going to the Salvation Army. The old Foodland lot is that was burned down years ago. That's where the concessions will be. There'll be a main stage down there. We have all kinds of entertainment at the Party Gras on Friday and Saturday nights. That starts from 9 and goes till midnight. We have Sebastian, who's going to be our parade marshal, not only with Thursday, but also with Saturday. He's about 10 years old, wears a huge sombrero, has a mariachi band, and like I said, he's about 10 years old. He's a really good entertainer, was on America's Got Talent. So he will be here to entertain at the Party Gras. He'll be over at the Band Fest, which is on Saturday night. We just got all kinds of things. We'll try to come back from time to time and give you a little preview of some of the things that are happening. Our headquarters has been moved in, and that's across from Rite Aid. If you have questions or if you want to enter Strawberry Idol or any of the competitions, if you go into Strawberry headquarters, they will try to give you the proper information. You can do, I believe you can do sign-ups for the Strawberry Run, Strawberry Idol, buy tickets for the Band Fest. So there's just a lot of things and a lot of information that goes on in that particular building. We also have a gift shop that is located at 15 West Main Street between the courthouse and First Community Bank on the opposite side of the street.
Right beside Allburgers, isn't it?
Right beside Allburgers. It's in the former Trump Salon. So those are some of the things that you'll want to know about Strawberry Festival. And I'm going to take just a few minutes here, Brad, and I'm going to talk about our sponsors. You know, this is a huge production to try to put on a 10-day parade, a 5-day parade, to do all that and have all these events to keep the costs down so families can come. It is an exciting family tradition, and we want everybody to have a good time. So sponsors provide a lot of the monies that we have to spend bringing groups in, for the different facilities that we have to use, for just all kinds of things. We even have had to at some times pay for airfare for some of our groups. We have one group coming from the Bahamas, the Legends. You'll want to take them up. They're going to be in the parade on Saturday. They'll be at the Party Gras. They will also be at the Band Fest. They're coming all the way from the Bahamas. I understand they're taking a cruise ship into Florida. We have to bus them from Florida to Buchanan. They'll be here for about 4 days. So I hope you get acquainted with some of the folks from the Bahamas. They have to have food, they have to have lodging, so it's not inexpensive, and we really do appreciate all of the sponsors. I'm going to list a few of them here. We were talking about the Band Fest show. That's Suddenlink Communications. They're doing the sponsorship for that. And you'll see the minor court. Those are the little kids that will be riding with the Queen and the King. Those are from various schools here in Upshur County. Jenkins Ford takes the bill for all of that. So all the pretty little outfits that you see and some of the things for the minor court is taken care of by Jenkins Ford. Weyerhaeuser is doing our festival headquarters hospitality. Premier Bank Incorporated is doing the Strawberry Run and the Brass Masters. Performance Motors did the golf tournament we had a few weeks ago. We want to thank Mountain State Video Imaging and also Race and Auto Pre-Owned Cars. Those two are going to help with the Gospel Sing on the 19th at Wesley Chapel. That's at 2 o'clock, and we're going to be having some really good groups for that. Soldiers of the Cross will be there, Josh Oldacre, and Brushstrokes Ministry. Those will all be entertaining for you in gospel and spiritual uplifting, so you'll want to take that in. So we thank Mountain State Video Imaging for the production and the sound part of it, and for Race and Auto Pre-Owned Car Sales for helping us with that. First Community Bank and Frontier Communications are going to be co-sponsoring the Junior Royalty Parade. Allstate Insurance Company is the canoe race. That's happening on the 19th as well. We have the Jack Barker Memorial Canoe Race right here on the Buchanan River. Now we also have floats in the parade, and some of those floats are sponsored. So the sponsors of the King's Float this year would be the City of Buchanan, the County Commission, and the Development Authority. So we thank them. We also have a lot of law enforcement in. I'm going to let you talk about that just a second, Brad, because they're going to be having a breakfast, and that's sponsored by 88.
Right. We want to thank Kathleen Lockney and the crew at the 88 Restaurant and Lounge, also the Bicentennial Motel, for allowing us to use their facilities to have the law enforcement breakfast. It's a little thing we put on Saturday morning, and it's a kind of a double thing. First of all, it's a way to thank those law enforcement, especially the ones that are in from out of town. Thank them for their time and their willingness to come to Buchanan and to help us out, because there is a lot of crowd and traffic control that is needed, or we just couldn't do these parades. We just don't have enough people amidst our own city, county, and state forces here in Upshur County, so we rely on those who come in from out of town and help out. It's also a way for us to talk to our first responders, to give them any final instructions, anything that may have changed, anything they need to be aware of, anything they need to be on alert for. It's a way for us to do that on Saturday morning, just hours before the Grand Feature Parade and those activities. So we want to thank, like I said, Kathleen Lockney and the crew from the 88 Restaurant, and also the Bicentennial Motel, for allowing us to have that, and they furnish the food and all that for us for that. So that's the law enforcement, of course, from all over the state of West Virginia, state police mostly. They come in and they join forces with our own people here, and that's.
We are prepared. We are prepared for just about anything, right?
I would think so, yeah. I mean, we've been meeting with the Office of Emergency Management, Jim Ferry, Jim Farrell, and Glenn Davis, Dirk Burnside also. Those folks, we've been meeting a few times to try to shore up any problems that may present themselves. I mean, you've got things like what happened in Boston at the marathon and things like that fresh in people's minds. So, you want to be prepared, and that kind of thing takes planning. So that's what we've been doing over the last several weeks. So is trying to plan for whatever scenarios may come our way. But the thing is, the more, all that aside, we're expecting great weather this week coming up. I was just looking online, and they were so far, if this holds true, the parade day Saturday should be sunny and 71 degrees. Now, if that's not a perfect day for a parade, I don't know what is. So come on out, enjoy the festivities. Most of this, for you locals, this is for you. Come on out and take part of it. It's a lot of fun.
It is, and I'm going to get back to the sponsors, because there's two gentlemen that you're going to see in tonight's Horse and Carriage Parade that love a parade. They really like horses and carriages, and that is Mike Ross and Ike Morse. Those two gentlemen are co-sponsoring the Horse and Carriage Parade tonight. Mike Ross is Incorporated, and Ike Morse is with Waco Oil and Gas. And so the two of them sponsored it for the first time. They took a chance last year, and they said, we'll do it again. So they're going to help us with that. Then on Saturday, live coverage of the Grand Feature Parade will be done on WDTV Channel 5. And we have two division sponsors for that, and it's the West Virginia Lottery and the Intermountain Newspaper. So those are our big sponsors. So isn't the Upshur County Commission, who's a West Virginia Strawberry Festival partner. We have Martin Oil, who's doing the Queen's Ball tonight. J.F. Allen Company did the Teen and Queen pageant. Natello's has been a very good supporter with the Strawberry Idol. So the folks that are entering the Strawberry Idol on Thursday night, which is gospel night, Friday night, which is open class, that's at 8:30 on the Courthouse Plaza. You can sign up for that. It's $25 to sign up for each one of those nights. Then the finals are on Saturday at 5:30 at the courthouse. And if you don't want to sing, come out and participate as a crowd person, free to the public, and you can cheer on the person that you think should win that competition. Also, Courthart Refractories is helping with the courthouse entertainment, CEF Pro. Console Energy, the Arts and Crafts Show. We don't want you to forget the Arts and Crafts Show, which will be held over at West Virginia Wesleyan College on Friday and Saturday at the Rockefeller Center, as will the Quilt Show upstairs and the Art Show on the other side. Quilt Show's on the right, Arts Craft is on the left. Two changes this year. One is the recipe contest for next Friday that will be held at the West Virginia University Extension Office on West Main Street. And the photography exhibit that has always been at Bill Kelly's showcase room has been moved to the Blue Room of the Senior Center, which is on Kanawha Street. So that's just a little bit more information for you there. I'm going to just go over these sponsors, and we'll be telling you about some of the things they're sponsoring. But this gives you an idea of how many sponsors it takes to put on this, and we still need more. But Chase Bank, Advanced Hearing, Sam's Pizza, State Farm, AF Wendling, Loudon's Insurance, Daily Grind, Buchanan Family Dental, Allegheny Insurance, Able Eye Care, Buchanan Family Dental, Progressive Bank, Tennerton Auto, Delegate Bill Hamilton, Delegate Mary Poling, Delegate Peggy Donaldson Smith help with the Queen's coronation, and the Buchanan Rotary with the children's events. The other thing I wanted to mention, we get sponsors that give us money, but there are also things called in-kind. So the in-kind sponsors are folks who might not have the money, but they have something we need. Oh, is the parade getting ready to come down? I'll mention these real quick, and then we'll give you a break. Suddenlink Communications is an in-kind, West Virginia Wesleyan College, West Virginia radio stations, L&T Farm, City of Buchanan, Wendy's, and Holbrook's Nursing Home. And folks, we're getting ready for a parade. And if you see Mike Ross or Ike Morris, tell them you love that parade that they're helping sponsor, because it's with their help that we're able to do this. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the parade.